Alright. You guys all propped up. Alright. This is my 2,000 mile update with my 2005 Nissan Versa S. This is actually mile 2,360. I've gone through many tanks of gas. I can definitely tell you that with confidence. This car is extremely fuel efficient for not being a hybrid or a turbocharged car. So far, pretty much averaged 40 miles to the gallon. I've had one tank where I got 38.1, I think, and that's because I took some days off from my night job and mainly worked at my golf course job, so it was pure city driving, but still 38.1 city is insane. Doing this route that I'm currently doing, my aunt's 2023 Corolla maxed out at 38.8, I want to say. So that really goes to show you how impressive the Versa is. Day-to-day life with this car has become pretty much normal to me. Like you could say the honeymoon phase. Nothing's rattling into my hydro glass. The honeymoon phase is gone, but I'm still doing my best to take really good care of this car. I've still not taken it through a car wash that touches it. I haven't touched the paint, things like that. And yeah, I'm getting 400 miles to the tank. My golf clubs and golf bag fit comfortably in the trunk. I definitely have space for another golf bag, no problem. I'm taking my dog on trips. I've taken this car on a couple trips, and it's been good. It's been completely fine. Actually, like I don't really have many complaints. Matter of fact, I recently drove my friend's 2024 Acura RDX A-Spec SH all-wheel drive, like top package. This thing was like over $60,000 brand new, and I drove it from where I live to Malibu, pretty much. And honestly, I prefer this. I genuinely prefer this. Like, the ride was much more. The ride was either too soft and it was also too harsh, because in comfort mode it felt like a floaty Cadillac, and in sport it felt like stiff for no reason. And throughout that entire trip, it got 18 miles to the gallon. It's just ridiculous. And the engine noise on that RDX was atrocious. It's like a loud ticking engine versus like the Versa is a very quiet engine. Everything's very quiet in the Versa, even the cabin noise. The Versa was just as quiet as the Acura, honestly. The Versa's shockingly chill to live with, especially like for a first-time buyer or a college student or someone who's not into cars and just needs transportation. This thing has been fantastic. Plenty of space in the back. I'm 6 feet tall and I sit comfortably up front. I like the seats a lot. I find the seats to be very comfortable. I'm not really going to talk about reliability. It's a brand new car. I haven't even had its first service yet, so of course it's been reliable. The only downsides that I have are still the ones that I had in the first video, which was the lack of keyless entry, the lack of a key fob. I still, to this day, feel like that's ridiculous, but it's just, you get what you pay for, I guess. inconvenient for sure, especially like when sometimes I'm leaving either this job or my other job. My hands are always full. I either have my golf bag, my hydro flask, my lunch, my clothes for my other job, and it's like I wish I could just walk up and press a clicker and unlock the door. I can't. I have to like manually lock and unlock the doors. It's annoying. It's annoying for sure, and the way it locks and unlocks and when it locks and unlocks is kind of annoying as well. Oh my god, is that? I think that's a dead baby coyote. That's sad. Other than that, this thing is pretty flawless, honestly. It's great on gas. You can tell just by looking at the engine that it's going to be a simple car to work on. It's probably going to be really easy to live with in the long run. I'll eventually find out as well. The CVT transmission has given me no problems, but it's still very early. But I plan to stay on top of it. I plan to be vigilant. When I do take this thing in for its first service at 5,000 miles, I'm going to ask the mechanics to drive it and listen for any transmission noise, and if there's anything out of sorts, just sort it out while it's still under warranty. Like I said, I'm still getting 40 miles to the gallon. I don't know if you can see from your angle, but I'm getting 40.9 miles to the gallon right now. And also I got to bring up the safety features. The safety features are really, really good, especially for like the price of this vehicle. I wouldn't expect this car to be so safe in the sense of like the sensors. Contrary to popular belief, it does have a front-facing sensor. People don't think it does because you can't see the sensors on the bumper, but the big sensor is right here. It looks like a camera. And a couple times it's detected people slowing down quickly in front of me. I seen it coming, but I was just braking late, and the car would beep at me. I haven't felt the auto brake yet going forward, but I can tell you with confidence, going backwards, the auto brake works. And I'll give you two examples. I was backing out of my yard the first time, and I was backing out of my yard the first time, and we have a closed gate, and that gate can only be manually opened. And I like to park really close to it before getting out because it allows my door to open up, because like there's bushes left and right, and there's like a little slot where I can open my door. So you got to get close to the gate. And as I was getting close to the gate, it was my first time experiencing it. I didn't even know it had it. The car beeped, then it beeped stronger, then it beeped a lot, and then I still kept backing up, and next thing I know, the brakes locked up and stopped me. And I was like, whoa, okay, interesting, a bit abrasive, but interesting. Like, I can appreciate that, so that's cool. And then the second time it actually stopped me from hitting something. I was backing out of my yard, so same thing, I backed up to the gate, it beeped, I stopped, I opened the gate, and then when I backed up, my uncle, he parks, I hate where he parks. He parks, like, if this is my driveway, I don't know if you guys can see mine, if this is my driveway, he parks here. So, like, when you back out, his car is, like, kind of in the fucking way. And I seen his car on the camera, but I don't know, I think I was being spacey. I'm not sure what the fuck I was thinking, but I seen his car, and for some reason I thought it was fine, and I can just keep backing out. And I didn't realize that like, the angle of the camera was not, it was like throwing me off, and I thought I wasn't going to hit, but I was definitely about to just fully back into his car. Like, my rear right directly into the nose of his car. So I was like, I kept backing out, the car kept beeping, I ignored the beeps, I was like, it's fine, the car's being dramatic. And then next thing I know, and the car stopped in its place, and I was like, what the hell? And like, I looked back, like physically looked back, and I was like, oh shit, I was gonna hit his car. Okay, little Versa, like, nice. Like, so the safety features have to be the highlight. Number one, the safety features. The safety features are actually really sweet for the price point. Number two, fuel efficiency. Speaking of the fuel efficiency, we've just jumped up to 41.1 miles to the gallon in a non-turbo, non-hybrid car. That's got to be up there. That has to be in the top 5 in America right now. And this car would be the cheapest in that top 5. So, awesome. You get a safe, reliable, for now, extremely efficient car for basically $20,000, out the door. It's great. And I don't know if you can hear, but it's quiet in here. It's very quiet. I like it. I like it a lot. And also, I've gotten used to how bright the dome lights are. The dome lights are extremely bright, and I like it. I'm beginning to appreciate the Versa a little more. And lastly, if anyone's interested, I still have the video on my phone and I can upload it. But I scheduled a virtual tee time at a simulator at 6:30 in the morning, and it was on the other side of the mountains. I live in Oxnard. My work is in Malibu, and the simulator was in Newbury Park. There's only 3 ways to get to the simulator. One, go this way, which means passing Newbury Park, basically turning around, going back up the grade, and then getting to my destination. The second route was going away from Newbury Park for like 6 miles, turning, going up a mountain, but it wasn't like a canyon mountain. It was just like a long, sweepy mountain. Big road. Not the same as what I'm getting to. And then getting on the freeway and then getting to Newbury Park. I didn't want to go opposite direction in either directions. So the third route, which was just to cut straight to the mountains on some of Southern California's tightest, most technical canyon roads. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take the mountains. I'll fill out the Versa, and I will save some time and some miles driven. So I recorded the entire drive and I talked through the entire drive, but I just never uploaded it. But I can upload it. I was going to title it like Nissan Versa Real Handling Test. Now, mind you, I wasn't sprinting. I wasn't flying through the mountains, but I wasn't driving like a grandma either. I was doing my thing. And the Versa was shockingly good. Honestly, it was fine. It was great. It feels like a light little car. And the steering is a highlight of this car. The steering is very, very quick and very responsive. And if this car had the same wheels as the SR, I think SV or SR, either way, the bigger wheels and smaller tires, so smaller side profile, the car would feel even zippier. But even on these big old economy tires, the car feels really good. The brakes are really good. The steering's really good. The brakes didn't fade. The acceleration was, that's probably this car's low point, but I mean, come on. It's a tiny little 4-cylinder engine, barely any power. So, that's bound to be a problem. But other than that, I mean, the handling was really good. So it handles good. It's not a bad handling car. I mean, I go 60 throughout this entire road. Most people brake for the corners. They're afraid of the turns. Not in the Versa. Cruise control, 60 miles an hour. Easily gets the job done. Honestly, it's a good, solid little car. I've also recently started using the little sport mode on the shifter. This car is constantly trying to reach really good fuel efficiency, so it shifts early. It's a CVT, but it simulates the shift early, I should say. And if you have it in sport, it'll hold the RPMs a little higher. It's actually really convenient for accelerating if you're in thick traffic and you're just trying to keep up, or you just need to accelerate to get around someone, so on and so forth. It's really useful. It's really useful. Let me see if I press it now. Let's see what happens. There you go. The RPMs went from under 1,000 to just under 3,000. So it's closer to its power band. But my economy did go down, but that's obvious. So, by the way, we're up to 41.3, and it's probably going to keep climbing because we're going to keep doing the same pace for a while. Also, another great feature is the automatic high beams. I don't have them on right now. I forgot to turn them on, but I can turn them on after these cars. I don't want to high beam anyone. But it just has a bunch of randomly nice features, which brings me back to why the hell couldn't you just give me a key fob? But again, that can be solved aftermarket, so it's all good. So high beams are on, everything's fine. Here comes the car. Hands are up here. I'm not touching anything. Ready? Watch, it's gonna sense the vehicle's here to the left, and it shuts it off that early. Like it's good. It's good. Car is really good, and while being very good, it's really efficient. Like, you can't really ask more from a cheap car. Really, like, what more could you want? So with that being said, so far with my experience, I would recommend this car. I would highly recommend this car to someone who just needs transportation, or a parent who's looking to buy their child their first car, or their first brand new car, or if you're a college student and you just need a car that you're going to eventually sell to someone who just doesn't have a lot of money but really wants a new car. Maybe someone who has bad credit and wants to rebuild credit by buying a car. You won't be disappointed with the cheapest car in America. It's going to be easy to finance too because it's so cheap. And honestly, insurance prices are really good because the car is so safe and has so many safety features. So that's also something to take into consideration, especially if you're a parent getting your child a car. The insurance takes into account all the safety features of the vehicle, all the airbags, all the sensors, so on and so forth. So definitely something you might want to consider. I mean, comparing this to America's old cheapest car, the Mitsubishi Mirage, I owned one for 2 days. I bought it and I fucking hated it so much. That car felt like America's cheapest car. This car doesn't. It just feels like a car. Honestly, it just feels like a regular commuter car. It's great. It's great. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Nissan Versa is great. The Versa S, the Nissan Versa S is great. I'm sure the SR and the SV, whatever, is really good. But those cars cost more money. I've already gotten used to not having Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and all that, but my Bluetooth works just fine. Bluetooth is just fine, so it's all good. So, that being said, I'll just let you guys go. My next update will be at 5,000 miles after my first service, which is an oil change. And we'll keep going. I'll just keep giving updates every few thousand miles, and let you guys know what my experiences are like. I'll let you guys know what my dealership experience is like when I drop this car off. By the way, 41.6 miles to the gallon, still climbing. Excellent. And yeah, that's it. Take care, guys. Later.